Sorry, could we just... Hello, could you move around here to the speakers today so we won't hold up people too long? The day is lovely for walking anyway. The reason for the walk today is first of all to reopen the walk. It has been closed for the last month or so. And secondly, to rededicate the walk in honour of our dear departed friend John. He must be looking down on us today because it's such a fine day for it. As far as the walk is concerned, other people will be speaking on it, so I won't dwell on it. But just to mention our latest project here on the left-hand side, where the dam is. About 2 years ago, we came up with the idea of putting the dam in the river, 2 dams actually. And it was mentioned to John. He was delighted with the idea and gave us an oak tree from the woods, which we put into planking and made the dams. We put them in about 2 weeks ago. This was further testament to John's interest and support for community projects. Now, before I hand you on to the other speakers, I'd like to thank a few people that gave us a handout for this project. And apart from our own Walks Committee, I'd like to thank Johnny Mulville, Joe Catwell, Thomas Cassan, Jimmy Hinchy, Teddy Griffin, Joe Langan, John Flynn and Tom Carey. So we'll now call on some of the speakers for the day. First one I want to call on is Johnny Coogan here beside me.
Friends and neighbours, I don't think I deserve the honour of talking about it, but nevertheless I'm pleased to have the opportunity. As my all said, it's a splendid afternoon, which consists where the gods did arrange it. It's also a marvellous spring day, which is a very appropriate time for the opening of the walk, because I think of all times of the year, springtime, as it evolves into April and May in particular, the Woodland Walk is truly outstanding. But the way I look at it is this: it's one of a series of initiatives. I'm kind of an immigrant from Harvard, though my roots are very much in it. But when I come and go, I am absolutely struck by admiration of the efforts of the local development committee and what it has done over the years to map parts of our heritage in the village and around the village and in the parish. I remember various ones over the recent years, like the centenary monument for the drowning at the corner of the Ballylonsford Road, the McGreevy monument, which went on then to become a greater recommendation or commemoration of Thomas McGreevy in a variety of capacities, the Bridewell itself here alongside us, all the efforts on the Tidy Town competition, and a various series. Even here we have the lovely chuckling waters over the dam on the river, which adds another dimension to the walk in this area. The pier, the old pier, the restoration of that. And we've got this, a whole series of developments which have helped for 2 things: to commemorate the heritage of the former community, to commemorate the richness of the natural heritage of the environment and the beauty of the environment, and in a sense also to encourage young generations to have evaluation on their locality in terms of a sense of belonging, a sense of loyalty, and a sense of concern for the parish well-being. So I think what the Development Association has done is outstanding. The opening of the walk, for those of us who grew up as kids in the place, the Leslie Walk was always, through Leslie Woods, was always a great feature of our growing up. And you know, when you're a youngster, primary and so on age, it's a very formative period in all our lives. And all the wanderings up and down through the woods at different times of the year and onto the shore really left indelible impressions, I think, in most of us. So it's marvellous in the modern era to find that the Leslie Walk reorganised in the way it's been done now. The Leslie family itself, of course, is almost synonymous with Harvard. They've been here since the late 17th century, and in a sense the village was very much associated with the Leslie presence. So over the years there have been a very strong family link to the parish and closely interwoven with the village's history. And then in modern times, when John Leslie and Ursula came along, they became very actively involved in the community in Harvard and the heritage of Kerry generally. Last night we were in a stroll talking about Kerry heritage, and there's no doubt that John and Ursula have contributed enormously there to the local community and the broader community of Kerry. And I think the fact that the John Leslie is called after John Leslie Walk is very, very appropriate for a whole variety of reasons. It carries forward that tradition and opens it up for new generations as part of the environment, hinterland and neighbourhood of Kerry, not just for Harbour people themselves, but other people who like walking in a very beautiful landscape. So I commend the Development Association and the Leslie family for their association with this very interesting initiative, which I know will be great joy and pleasure in countless numbers in the years ahead.
I'm now call on John Quinlan, who's the chairman of the Development Association, which is safe for work.
Stay there, right here, that's okay. Just on behalf of the local people of the parish, we'd like to thank the Leslie family for this facility, and it's a great honour. The late John let us rename in his honour, and I hope that people will use it. I don't want to keep anybody long, so I thank you, Mrs. Leslie. And
I'm here to my left now, and just say to you, this is Tom Finn, he's chairman of North Kerry Walks. This is one of the number of walks in the North Kerry area, so Tom will say to us now.
Right, speaking on behalf of North Kerry Walks, which is sort of an umbrella body for various walking groups throughout North Kerry. First of all, I want to make an apology for the absence of our Secretary, Obi Moore. Now, he's said to say the reason why he is not here in this talk is just another excuse for him to be official. Today is his wedding anniversary. And in all the circumstances, it's one of the very important days. Maybe the All-Ireland final might be
more important.
Oh, no,
I
won't say that. But that's why he was very anxious today. Now, it's 4 years and a bit more since John Leslie stood here quoting the Woodland Walk. And I know that on that day he was very pleased that the walk had been completed. He saw it as something, a gift really from the Leslie family, the freedom to walk through this wood. For the people of Tarbert themselves, for visitors, for nature lovers, for anybody with a sense of beauty and a sense of appreciation of what is here in this wood. And we in North Kerry Walks, we have roughly 25 walks in all throughout North Kerry. Walks along the beach in Banner, walks to Coastal Lane near Killeen, walks over Connaughton Mountain. But we have a very fond place in our hearts for the Tarbert Walk, because it was developed very well by the committee that looked at and setting up walks is not at all easy, even setting it right. And they made a very good job. As well as that, the Tarbert people have incorporated the walk into their general plans for Tarbert. It is part of the structure of the community, and that is one of the things we are kind of anxious about, because we know that it is the freedom to use the wood will be respected, and the wood itself will be respected. And the standard of the committee in Tarbert first of all, of our annual award, which is called the Award,
That's right.
It's great hits. And there's always room to improve what the structure is of doesn't work. Now, we knew John Leslie from various meetings, Virginia hosted us, part of us, speaker at the Archaeological Society, lectures, years ago, and a very nice document. And it's a great satisfaction to see the renaming of the wood, which is his name, as the John Leslie Woodland Walk. Congratulations.
I'm now calling what's the name of the work.
Always honest to talk about those. So, ladies and gentlemen, on my own behalf, I have my nation, my daughter Ursula and Olivia. I would like to extend a hearty welcome to the rededication of the Charming House, Woodland Walk, now to be called John F. Leslie, commemoration by late husband. This is deeply just and greatly appreciated by our family. We express our sincere thanks to the Woodland Walk Committee for their thoughtfulness and foresight. John always had a great affinity for nature and thoroughly enjoyed his afternoon where he could stroll through the woods with the dogs. It was during one of these strolls that he got the idea of sharing it with the local communities. And he was a real encouraging, and with the help of the Woodland Walk Committee, his idea was quickly brought to fruition. John had an enormous interest in the development of the community. resemblance it is involved with the Tarver driveway, long members of the Tarver Development Association, and St. John's County Assembly. The opening of the Woodland Walk proved to be a vital local community and also contributed greatly to the activeness of Tarver from the tourist point of view. I'm sure that tourists arriving at Tarver by car ferry and staying overnight will greatly appreciate a stroll through the woods, especially in springtime, when they can view the beautiful castle of White with the bluebells from the tree, the wild garden. For Tarver people living away from home and returning from holidays, a trip through the woods must have many nostalgic memories, as most have spent many happy hours of their youth playing in the woods and robbing the orchard. I would like to offer my sincere thanks to the members of the Woodland Walk Committee for the enormous amount of work they have put into the development and maintenance of the woods. This work was done completely on a voluntary basis, and it recognises the valuable community spirit that exists in Tarver. With the help of the chairman of North Kerry Walk, Mr. Thomas Lynn, I would like to declare the John F. Leslie Woodland Walk officially open.
If anybody wants to take a photograph, just come to the other side there.
I'm sorry, can I get that?
I didn't know I knew you up your
Nice story. Will I get a good photo?
I was just thinking, Michael, it might be nice idea if I can get on the wall here. Sorry, go of course.
It's a nice job, yeah.
Okay, look up. Okay, just look up at me for a second. And again, folks. No, look, steady here. Look. Do you want me to take one from up here? Is it set? It is. What's the story with the focus in it? What's manual focus in it?